Hi everyone, my name is Fiona Solis and this is Gender Stories. Today, my guest RC. RC, how are you?
I'm doing great, and how about you?
Good. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is RC Velasquez. I am working in the BPO industry for 5 years, and I'm also professor.
So how did you get the job?
I was a professor before in one of the universities in Cebu. So I decided to transitioning to become a woman. And then I applied in the BPO company where they are now embracing the diversity, and that company is an LGBT friendly company, so that's why I got hired.
Oh, that's cool. So you were gay before. So how was the life being gay and now that you're a grown-up, beautiful, transgender woman?
Yes.
So what made you decide to change?
It's a very tough decision because, as you can see, I am a professor
That's true.
for 4 years. So one day I asked myself if I am happy of being a gay, or should I transition to become a trans woman as who I am today. So if I'm going to become a trans woman, I need to quit from my job as a professor, and then I need to embrace new challenges in life. So I took the risk. So I quit my job, and also at that time I graduated in my master's degree.
That's amazing. Smart woman. Let's talk about your childhood. So when did you know that you were different, that you are like feminine the way you know?
Actually, at the age of 16,
16.
but there was a self-denial because I didn't want to hurt my father, my mother, because actually they don't like a gay child.
Sure.
So, but I grew up with my grandmother because my
Same.
father and mother, they're working abroad.
As being denial, you are here. You hate gay, you hate trans because you're in denial.
Just protecting myself at that time
that's good.
from any form of stigma or discrimination. So for me, keeping myself in the closet or hiding myself in the closet is the best way for me to protect myself. Actually,
So-
we have friends who are trans, who are gay.
So you're
lesbian.
actually like out a little bit, but not at home, or
Not at home, not at school, but
people close to you.
yes,
like, no.
but not in the public area. It's just like our own little society.
I see. Where did you find the courage to like? This is the time.
The time was when I joined one of the biggest pageant in Cebu, the Queen of Cebu,
Yes.
batch 2011. So at that time, I met Magdalena Robinson.
Okay, nice.
So she encouraged me to become who I am today, to embrace myself, and most of all, to be who I am.
That's very good.
Because that time when I was teaching in the university, I was not happy anymore. I feel emptiness. So every time, at the end of the day, when I do the self-examination or self-introspection, there's something wrong with me. There's one lacking.
Like
There's a lacking thing that I need to find out what it is. So and then I found out that it's something to do with self-acceptance. So I need to accept myself that hey, RC, you're not a gay.
You're
I feel there's someone inside me.
That's really
so
nice.
I need to fly to spread my wings and fly and
That's
explore
good.
the world.
When you're happy, you can do everything. You can do the things that you never expected that
Yes.
you're going. You know.
Yes, happiness is a choice.
Indeed,
So
actually.
I choose to be happy.
Choose to be happy, correct.
And there is a known author before that, unworthy life. I mean, unexamined life is unworthy living. So we need to examine our life if we're happy or not.
Correct.
Because
That's so
at the end of the day,
correct.
it's you.
It's you. So,
It's true that people around you are mere reflection of who you are.
Actually, correct.
They are the one. The society dictates us that you should act like this, since you're a man, you're a gay, you should act like this, like that. But for me, it's time to break those rules, because the battle is not outside, it's within yourself.
That's correct.
There's a battle within yourself that you need to fight.
Some friends that we forget and some friends that stay still because some of them they cannot understand. They can't understand your choices, which is if they're real true friends, they will accept you or love you no matter what choices you make because you don't want to live, you don't want to die sad, you want to die happy.
Yes. 90% of my friends before are straight guys. So that's why we did find out that I am now a trans woman. So some of them are so confused, surprised, some are happy, some are filled with shock.
Mhm.
So we had a reunion 2 years ago, and they were surprised that Ringo is no longer Ringo, it's now RC Velasquez. So as you can see, if you can check my Facebook, there are two names there. RC Velasquez is my trans woman name, but then inside the open and close parenthesis is my real name because I'm still
You're still proud of who
Yes.
you are. Like, how was your parents reacted when you undergo transition and
At first, they were surprised, but then they fully understand because my mother told me that you need to graduate first, you need to find a job, and after that, when you stand your own feet, then you have your own life. So make just be yourself. It's a good timing that I graduated, I have a job, and then I finance myself, and I'm very independent. So that's why they allow me to become a trans woman. So there's no problem about that.
That's
One thing
difficult.
that is very funny is that I had a girlfriend before for 2
Oh,
years.
really?
Yes. I had a
Okay.
girlfriend before for 2 years. I mean, one time when I was in high school and 2 years when I was in college. So
So how have you meet them? How?
yes,
how was
we're
it?
good friends.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes, we're good friends actually. So it's a little bit awkward at first, but then they understand and they're very happy about me.
That's
That
cool.
at last I'm happy with myself.
Did you deal bullying? Like I know bullying is like bullied rejection. It's like it's like our like lunch and breakfast to us. It's like not new to us. How do you deal that?
When I was in high school and in college, I'm a discreet person. So
Okay.
no one questions about my gender identity. And then most of the time I spend my time with the straight guys. I have a girlfriend, so no one
No
knows
one
that
knows.
that I am.
If people call you a lady boy, are you offended?
Terminology wise, yes, but then we have to check also the culture why the term trans woman here is lady boy.
Yeah.
So if you're in a place where trans women are being termed as lady boy, then you have to understand.
Correct. That's true.
And that's why in the Philippines we have the Transgender 101, the SOGI program,
Yeah,
the
so
sexual
SOGI.
orientation, gender identity expression, so that we also educate not only limited to the LGBT community but also for the straight guys
Correct.
and straight woman or C female and C male, so that they would also understand that the proper tagging, how you call that person when it comes to gender identity.
What's the most easiest for you, being a woman or being a man before? How easy for you to find a love or boyfriend?
Before, if I'm going to compare when it comes to relationship in the public, I find it easy when I was a man because I can do holding hands, do public affection with my girlfriend before, but now with my boyfriend that I am having right now is very difficult. It's not easy because when you go outside, there's still stigma.
Also, so your boyfriend is Filipino.
Yes, we've
Okay,
been living
yeah.
together for 5 years.
Wow!
For
Wow!
5
How
years.
old are you when you decided to transition?
The age of 23.
23.
No, right now I'm 29, so the 24, 25, 67, 68, 6 years.
6 years.
6 years.
So started hormones, changing clothes, started.
Yes, I was a cross-dresser before.
So how do you feel like started like wearing female clothes?
It's a little bit
in the
awkward.
first time.
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward because they have short hair. Then when I dress, a woman dress like that, like this, I mean, it's a little bit awkward when you look yourself in the mirror. So if I go outside the public, what should be the reaction of people seeing me with the short hair, then dressing? Yeah,
That's true.
doing cross dress.
So
It's a little bit challenge for me, but then I do that one every day, then
you
it's
overcome
something
it.
natural for me.
That's all you did undergo surgery here in Thailand.
I know in the Philippines.
In the Philippines, all the
everything is in
surgery, everything in the
Philippines. I have my
Philippines.
breast implant last year, and also this year is my breast implant. Last April, then I had my nose surgery last year.
Do you have any unforgettable experience as a transgender person?
Yes, there are a lot of
What is the
bad things.
heaviest?
Heaviest when I walk in the street together with my friends, then there are flying bottles.
Huh?
Yes, flying bottles in the air. So we're surprised we're the coming flying bottles. Where then we just run.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
3 years ago when a drunk guy hit my face in the club here.
I'm sorry to hear that. So, what did you do?
I just cried and then I was confused why he did that
That's true.
kind of thing to me. But then life must go on. We need to learn from it. So we have to wake up in the morning. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
It's another day.
Sure, be happy.
I think
to
that
you
there's
or
a lot.
something. Yeah,
There's a lot to mention, but
True.
but then that's part of the challenge.
Correct. So we need to let go and forget and let go, and then
Yes.
move forward. Life is beautiful. If you're given a chance to talk to your 12 years old self, what are you going to say?
Talking to my 12-year-old self, I would like to say that just have courage, just be yourself, and you only live once, so live life to the fullest. As long as you teach, touch, and transform the lives of other people, and you're in the right track, then everything is fine. Then I would like also to say to myself, to my 12-year-old self, that you should not regret things because you learn a lot from them, and let that learnings be your greatest experience in life to be strong.
True. One last thing, advice to parents of LGBT child, and because we cannot tell them what to do, but at least from your experience that have like dealing with your parents and your amazing grandma that who raised you. So
Actually, she passed away this year.
This year, I'm
Yeah,
sorry
last
to hear
March.
that. Please advise.
Yes, for those parents out there who are having a gay, lesbian, bisexual, or a transgender child, you need to accept your child because at the end of the day, that's your own blood. No one in the world that will accept first except you as a parent. And I believe that parents really love their child much more than themselves. So I believe that they can fully accept and they can also guide the things that they need. And also, you need also to educate your child as well so that they can also protect themselves from any form of discrimination or stigma. Because in this world, we cannot please everyone or anybody. But then the most important thing is that we know where we should know ourselves. We should know our limitation. I mean, when we go outside the public. So that's it. So you need to educate your child. First is acceptance. Second one is always educate your child and guide them on the correct,
In a good way.
the correct path of
That's
life.
true. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was really a nice story. It was an amazing experience. To you, I'm honored to interview you. Thank you again. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've learned and you enjoy our conversation as like a gender stories. And thank you, and always remember that please be kind to everyone, whoever you meet, because people are full of surprises and we don't know that who we're gonna meet. So some people might stranger, but it's just spread love and love yourself, because no one can love you but just yourself. So because life is full of challenges, and I hope you pass all these challenges because life is beautiful. Goodbye.
Yeah, La
Bye-bye.
Vita Nova, life is beautiful.
True.